Okay guys, so I just want to do a quick little video to kind of do a flip through on some of my art journaling progress so far and some other little miscellaneous journals I've made. So kind of close to my little work area since I have to hold the camera. I'm going to actually try to see, I think I have a tripod, but I think it's at my dad's house, so whatever. I'll have to look for that. So you can kind of see my little work area here. I'm just trying to keep it contained in my little area. So this is actually a journal I made recycled out of a composition notebook and some file folders, and this was off of the tutorial by Samantha Kira and the Easy Peasy journal. So this was fun. I haven't done anything with it. I just covered it with some pretty paper that I really liked, and here's my file folders, and they're actually pretty uneven. I don't have any sandpaper here. That's on my shopping list, so, and I haven't done anything with it, so I'm going to kind of keep that for later. That was a little practice. There's the back. I can't really kind of see my stitching there. So there's that. And then my niece came over and we went to a scrapbooking store that's actually here in my little town. I live in an itty bitty bitty town, seriously, really small, outside of a big town, but anyway, it's tiny. But we actually have a scrapbooking store, which is pretty cool. So we went in there and bought some things, and this actually was one of them. She wanted this glitter paper, there's a pink, and then whatever, and we bought these rings. So she wanted to make a little journal, so we just used stuff I already had besides this and the little things there. We used all paper I already had at the house. So we made her, and then since we had leftover paper, because this was a 12 by 12 piece, we made one for me too. I mean, I don't know what I'll ever do with it, but whatever. And my cover actually was a little bit smaller than what hers was, so I just put some duct tape on because I couldn't stand that you could see my page edges. But that's just me. So I put some duct tape, some pink duct tape I had on there, and put this ribbon in there. I like that ribbon. So you can see here, and then we put a little pocket on the inside. Kind of cool. And you can see it's just regular, that's just some cardstock, some ledger paper. She went through all my little 12 by 12 packs and picked out all her little favorite pages of paper. So kind of see there's some little ones I stuck in there, and there's some regular writing paper. You can see I don't really know, honestly, have an idea of what I'll do with this, especially since this wasn't double-sided paper, since the backs are blank. So really, I don't know. One day I'll figure it out. So let me close that. Sorry. And then I actually started all this art journaling kind of process. I've always journaled and kind of doodled and whatever, but never really considered myself an artist and stuff like that, so never thought I would do anything with paint and such and such and such and such. I never let myself go there. And it all started with this Tisha Moore journal, because I had found that and really liked it, and kind of got a lot of paints, and well, from there it snowballed. Anyway, so this is the Tisha Moore journal that I've been working on, and do a little flip through that. This covers, I haven't done anything. Actually, that's the back. I think this is the cover. Yeah, it's the cover. So I haven't really done a whole lot. It's still in the collage process, you can see there. This was actually really time consuming. I guess, I mean, you know that, but it was a lot more time consuming than I had originally thought, I guess. I don't know. No, that's my little Miss Piggy head there. Anyway. So I've actually not worked on this again for like 2 weeks. I've kind of set it aside. I needed a little break after I made it this far. So I just had that in there to kind of separate my paper, because these are the two pages I've worked that are kind of like the closest to being actually complete. It's my fish page here. And I mean, I'm kind of calling that done. So you know how that is. And then this page. Oh, lady. And then this little side page, I'm actually going to leave that blank. I actually have something up there, you can't really see it though. And I'm going to just actually leave that completely and do some lines on there and do journaling. Probably the same with this. So, put that back in there. So you can see I really haven't, I had to step away from that because my mind was all over the place there. So what's next? So this, what I'll show you is kind of where I started to work on some art journaling ideas. This was a book from one of my classes. Kind of flip over and like this seats from one of my intro fashion classes I had, or whatever. We had to do a whole little book and find all these different, you know, fashion aspects, etc. And I kept it because I didn't want to waste it, you know. So wasn't really sure what I would do with it. So I'm so glad I found this. But anyway, so let me click through because I'm already at 6 minutes and I got other ones I want to go through. So this was really where I started to kind of play here with just some techniques. This was my first true journal page. I'm still in love with that. I haven't journaled on it, but I love that page. I love this page as well. Real simple. Just this was me practicing. I haven't done anything with this. This is major. This is my first credit card, using a credit card technique and some tape. And this was another credit card. This went on really, really thick, so I don't know. But I really like that color, but I haven't done anything again with it. This, I was mad. So there you go. I was mad at my ex-sister-in-law, and my air conditioning went out, so whatever. And then that was the other side of the page. I haven't done anything with that. This, I really like this page too. And I actually had used, there were like, you know, the little boxes on it from what was previously pasted down from the class. And I kind of used that. This is a little picture of me from kindergarten and my graduation, or graduation for kindergarten, and then my high school graduation picture. And I put a little gesso around the corner. I really like how that gesso kind of did that effect to the picture. So just some random feelings in there. And this, just like really wild and crazy, but I like it. I haven't done anything with it. And this was some stencils that I bought from Walmart, really in the little kitty section, kid art section. And so, and this is a page I haven't, this is the last page I think I painted in here. I haven't really done anything with it, obviously. As you can see, there's a little gessoed figure over here. I thought I would try to be artsy and draw something in there, but I haven't made it that far yet. And I do have just some regular pages gesso that I did ahead of time, and this is where I was using, you know, like extra leftovers with my stamps and stuff kind of thing. Same here. That's kind of how that is, you know, random stuff in there. Blah, 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 blah. I'm at 8 minutes. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this one, guys, and then I'm going to come back and show you the other two journals. So hopefully you stuck by me on this one. I appreciate it. I'm going to come back and do the other two. They'll be much shorter, and hope to see you. Thanks.